What's up guys, Barex here, and now before I start this video, I just want to say I will be posting these story videos every Wednesday. So if you like these story videos, then make sure to subscribe for more content. Now let's get into this weird story that I have to tell you guys. Alright, so ever since I was little, I was always scared of like people getting sick, like puking, or like just they didn't feel good. I don't know why, it was something weird that I was always scared of and everything. I would mostly get nervous in school when people would get sick because, I mean, we're in like a room and it's sort of embarrassing if you just run out of the room, you know? So I'm always like sitting there in my desk hoping for like no one to like get sick. But of course I get in a class where this one person, like every day, he just got sick every day. And of course I was in that class with him. And I didn't like people throwing up or like just getting sick in general. This all started around like 1st to 3rd grade. So in 1st grade I would have this person to help me. I mean, this is so embarrassing to talk about like right now. Like I would have this like counselor. I would go to her room and I would like draw a picture of what I'm afraid of, and I drew a picture of this dude throwing up in a trash can, and she was like, what is that? And I was like, it's a dude throwing up in a trash can. I don't like people that throw up in trash cans or just throw up. I don't like that. And she was like, oh, I could help you get over this. So she draws, well, no, she prints me out a picture of this crown, and I'm like, what is this for? And she's like, all right, so you color this in and this will protect you from anybody who gets sick, okay? And I totally fell for this. I mean, I was in 1st grade, so I colored it in, and then the next day I took it to class and hid it in my desk. And I used to do this thing with my hands, so I would like cross my fingers. You know how you cross your fingers, but I'll do that with my pointer and middle finger, and then my ring finger and pinky finger too, and make this like crab shape with my hands. And I would think that would protect me too. So in class I'll be having my hands inside my desk with like my little crab fingers, and hoping for like nobody to get sick. Now everything was going fine until like flu season came, and literally everybody in the school got sick, and there was people throwing up in the hallways trying to make it to the bathrooms and everything. And I'm just sitting here terrified, like like I'm in like a zombies movie, and just my face, it's like I'm looking at zombies, like, oh my god, I'm witnessing this. That's what my face looks like going down the hallways. And I might be over exaggerating a little bit, but like it was maybe twice every 1 week that everybody was getting sick and like throwing up in the hallways and everything. But it was just insane. It's scaring the crap out of me. Now this is when I pretended to be sick and go home so I don't have to be in school all day. So I would pretend to like fake throw up in the stalls. So when I would go down to the nurse, I would just be like, I threw up, man, can I call my mom to go home? And she would be like, do you have any proof or anything? Like literally she would ask me that, and I was like, no, I threw up in the bathroom and automatically flushed. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can call your mom. So I would go home, and then a couple months after that they caught me because I was going home a crazy amount of times, just like maybe three times a week, and then maybe 3 to 2 times a week. I would always try to go down to the nurse and like go home. So I changed from me throwing up to me like having diarrhea all like constantly. I mean, it was perfect. It was a perfect thing. Like I wouldn't have a fever. I mean, it was just brilliant. For like I was literally thinking like, oh my god, I'm the next Einstein, because I was in 1st grade, and I was like, oh my god, this is genius. Now this brilliant plan worked all the way up to 3rd grade. Now because I mean I probably could have went a little bit farther, but I was just getting down. I was cutting down. Like I was like, oh, why am I? This is not such a big deal. But the dude that always kept throwing up was in my 2nd grade class and my 3rd grade class, and we didn't have periods, so it was just one classroom all the way through the whole day. So this dude will always have the trash can by his desk, thinking he was gonna throw up. And I mean, all the way from 2nd to 3rd grade, I'm just thinking like, this kid never threw up from 2nd now to 3rd grade. I'm getting a little suspicious that he's just playing what I'm doing. So I started cutting down on that. But sometimes there were points where kids would get sick, and the teacher, my 3rd grade teacher, would like help me out and tell me to take deep breaths, because she knew like I got really, like I didn't like when people got sick because it would sort of make me sick. That's sort of why I did not like it when people got sick. So she just told me to take deep breaths into my nose, out through my mouth, and just it took me all the way up to where I am now because of what she did. So I thank her so much for that. And I think I'm going to end this video here. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and feel free to share this video. Peace.